world. Lisa Friedrichsen, your friend and computer science professor with another short screencast about access. I get a lot of questions about what makes a relational database, and why is that a superior way to organize your data? And the simple answer is because it reduces redundant data, which in turn improves accuracy, reliability, and integrity of your data. And the way that happens is by relating the tables together in one-to-many relationships. For example, one employee can be responsible for many orders. One customer can make many orders. I can see the many infinity symbol here. It tells you which table is on the one side of the relationship and which table is on the many side of the relationship. And when you have your relational database set up properly in one-to-many relationships, you can build queries such as this with fields from multiple tables. And if you update a field value in one table, for example, let's say that Tailwind Traders has become Tailwind Traders Inc. It doesn't matter which record I'm on here. When I change that one value that's stored in the customer table and move off that record, then I see that all the Tailwind Trader records were automatically updated. And that's because that name is physically stored only once in the customer's table. Can you even imagine trying to do this in a single list, which I'm representing here in Excel? If Tailwind Traders became Tailwind Traders Inc., and you're storing all this data in a single list, then you have to go through every place where that customer is listed and then go ahead and update it manually. So it's unproductive. It's also very error prone, which messes up the accuracy of your data. So whenever you find yourself copying and pasting information into multiple lists, you know you have a good candidate for a relational database on your hands. Now, relational database management products all pretty much work the same way. They create one-to-many relationships between tables so that this language called SQL, structured query language, can select fields out of these tables and put them in a particular view. We call those queries in Access, so that you can see the data that you want from multiple tables. In this example, I have fields from the customers table, the orders table with the order ID and order date, the products table with the product ID and the product name. I believe the quantity field here is also from the order details table. So I've got 4 tables that are cooperating together, holding hands to create this view of data that I want. So that's why we create one-to-many relationships in the first place. In the next screencast, I'll talk about different types of relationships and how to know when you've got your one-to-many relationships set up properly in the first place. Thank you.